Let walking not be a torment, and let your pain go away. What good is heel spurs? If you are one of those who suffer from heel spurs, which are one of the most common health problems, or if one of your relatives is trying to overcome this problem, head right away. Today, what's good for heel spurs? How is a heel spur treated? We will talk to you about natural solutions that will save those who think so. It's a good idea to take a look at these techniques, especially if you feel a constant ache or soreness in your heels when you walk a lot and don't even want to get up. Of course, when you have a problem with heel spurs, you should quickly consult your doctor and act according to his recommendations. With your doctor's approval, you can try the following natural methods. However, let's warn you from the start. You should never use any method that has not been approved by your doctor. Let's just say. What causes heel spurs? Before we start explaining how to exercise heel spurs, it is useful to know the causes of this problem. The most common causes of heel spurs, which can occur for many reasons, are as follows. Muscle and connective tissue injuries. Feet tiredness, especially the heels. Obesity or overweight. Wrong choice of shoes, insoles, using non-orthotic shoes and insoles. Wrong exercises, incorrect running and jumping. Standing for long periods of time during the day. B flat. Advanced age. Various diseases such as rheumatism in the lower back or diabetes. What is good for spurs heel? Now that we know the causes of heel spurs, let's move on to the most curious part. How does heel spurs move? To find an answer to the question below, you will be expected to examine materials and methods that are said to be good for heel spurs. However, we would like to reiterate the warnings you gave at the beginning. You should not use these methods without consulting and without your doctor's approval. Nor should you go beyond what your doctor says. Remember that a method that works for some people may not work for you. And the doctor knows best. Vaporized ointment and honey treatment. The first practical solution that is said to be very good for heel spurs is a mixture of steaming ointment and honey. What is a vaporizing ointment? If you say, we can describe them briefly as follows. Those famous ointments that our mothers could not do without when we had sore throats as children, and which stuck in our memory with the smell of menthol. For more detailed information see, homemade vaporizing ointment recipe. Returning to our topic, mix 1 tablespoon of steaming ointment with 1 teaspoon of honey and apply it to the painful area and cover it with plastic wrap. This way, sleep and wake up one night and clean your feet well when you wake up. Do this every night for 7 to 10 days, depending on your pain condition. You will notice that your pain has eased. Hot pepper and raisins. Start by preparing the seeds, black raisins, and hot peppers. In the first 3 days of this treatment, which will last for 9 days, crush about 10 to 15 raisins with their seeds and put them on the painful area. Wrapping them with cling film and putting on your socks, sleep like this. When you wake up in the morning, remove the raisins and roll the raisins on the painful area for 3 days in this way. Then crush the hot pepper in a mortar and place it on your feet in the same way for 3 days. For the last 3 days, mix together the paprika and black bean raisins and grind them together in a mortar. Apply this mixture on the painful area. At the end of the 9 days, you will notice that your pain is gone. Dry onion remedy. Boil 1 onion, crush it, and wait until it cools to room temperature. Then spread onion puree on the painful area and cover your feet with a clean bag or plastic wrap. Then put on your socks and sleep like this at night. When you wake up in the morning, wash and rinse your feet well with soap and water. Do this process for 7 to 10 days depending on the condition of the pain. Time treatment. Pour hot water into a bucket or sink large enough to wash your feet. Add about 1 teaspoon of dried thyme to the water and wait for the water to cool. When the water is warm, put your feet in this water and wait for 30 to 40 minutes. You can repeat this process until the pain is gone. Lemon. You can also get support in this process from lemon, which is one of the most powerful foods in terms of antioxidants. Apply a freshly cut lemon slice to the painful area, wrap it in a bandage, a bag, or a piece of cloth, and then wear it over your socks. When you sleep like this and wake up in the morning, remove the lemon slice. Continue this process for an average of 7 to 10 days, depending on the state of your pain. You will notice that the pain has subsided. Ice. You can also get ice support to reduce pain in your heel. You can apply ice to the painful area for 15 minutes and do this 3 to 4 times a day. But be careful, as your feet may get cold due to the ice and this may cause diseases like colds. It is useful to choose this application in hot weather and make sure that you do not catch a cold. Playing sports. In order to relieve pain caused by heel spurs, it is important that you regularly do the exercises that your doctor will recommend. One common exercise method is as follows. Hold a plastic bottle or a round material such as a ball or roller under your feet and start rolling it from your heels to your toes. Do this practice for 5 minutes. Repeat 4 to 5 times a day if necessary. If you want to take advantage of the snow effect, you can fill the plastic bottle with ice water.